Hey, this is Dino Dragon. This is my devlog number 4. And I have created, I overhauled a couple of things and I created a couple of new things. Right now, I created a new movement system where we have the player pawn, and now after a few seconds, the input will enable, and then I'll be able to move in all 4 directions and start accelerating as long as I hold down the input. Also, I've created a way to load the next level, so a level complete thing, and now we can go through different levels. We only got 2 at the moment. We got test level 1 and test level 2. So now, put on your seatbelts, grab a few snacks. We're going to have some time explaining, so let's do that. First of all, let's explain with the movement system. Very simple. Nothing will change differently, but we're going to do that. So we open up the player. And this thing, I think I explained this before, but just in case if I haven't, all this is just to take the camera and make it fade in from black, and also it disables the input until 3 seconds, and then it will enable it. Also, we have the movement. By the way, I have no idea. For some time, I have not figured out why does add impulse does not work for some time, and really just not much different from what I had before. All I have is just event, the input event, and just add impulse into the player body, and I divided by the movement speed. So that's cool. Same thing with that. It's exactly the same, but it's in the Y instead of the X axis. So yeah, that will work. So let's take a look at the what prevent me from doing what I need to do. So what I have is under the physics category. I have these constraints, the lock position on X, Y, and Z. I have all those locks, so I was able to move with the physics-based functions that I use for movement, and that is to simply, do that. So, all right. So I will have a new a way of surviving and to what the goal is. So we'll show you next time. So we will, but before then, I will show you the level loader system. So what we got here, this box here, I made it real big so it'll be easy to find. And it's a volume that is called BP end level. So just basically this is the point where the level ends and goes to the next level. So how it works? So grab your snacks, take a bit. All right, we're gonna open up this, and we got several functions. We got about we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 different functions to get this work, and we got the 2 main functions. One, it's just checking is the last final level. So this is just simply checking is this the final level, and if that's true, I will able to take this and then put it in. Actually, before I will able to take this function, which is the level complete function, and if this, if this is the last level, that's all it does. and it's all within the level complete function, which is just this function right here, which is the main function. And all I do is check to see if this player with a custom macro, and that if it is the player, then this fires in 1 week. So let's take a look at how this is checking to see if this function. This is a pure const function, which means it would not change the state of the. It would not change the state of anything of the game. It would not affect the anything that it felt. So I can add a impulse and then make it do whatever like that. So what we got is this variable, which is called level names, and all it is, it's just a list. And we got an array, and we got a array of 2 levels. We got index 0 and index 1. The first level is index 0, which is test level 1. So important to keep that each name. So this will say that. And then and also we got a thing that deals with arrays called last index. So I just get into the last index and see if it's equal to current level name. So if the last index is equal to current level name, and it will return the value, and that's how that works. So let's take a look at get current level name index. So this is simply to find and get the name of whatever's the current level. And so all we got is get current level name, and we got our trusty old variable level names. Sorry about the dog barking, if you can hear that. And we got a thing called find the index. So it's getting whatever, it's finding where if the level name is located, and just do that. So all of this does is to find whatever's the current level. Alright, now we can go back to FintGraph, open up this. Now we can go to load next level. This is all the loading. Again, we got open level, and this is just getting next level name, and all it does, it says get current level index and increasing it by 1, and it will just get the index, and yeah, that's how that works. And then it goes to open, and then it fires that off to open level. All right, that's quite a bit of things to take in. So you can pause at any time to take a look at the blueprint code. This is probably the most complicated blueprint I ever made so far, because they have so many different parts. And I'm not exactly sure if I can explain it adequately enough to kind of explain what's going on. So maybe you have to pause and kind of look things up, for yourself. So that's a very brief thing how it works. So let's just close this out. And at the final result, all it does is, it's gonna do that and just load the next level. And it's the final level right now. Anyways, I am so glad I was able to do this very quickly. Part of it is me just procrastinating, and just having low motivations. And other times, I just kind of have to figure things out. Just kind of documenting the how I done the level loading system, what I have in another project that I've not shown on the YouTube channel. I will show off that when I'm turning that example project from a course that I've been taking into a full-fledged project. How about that? Anyways, this is Dino Dragon Games, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.